I'll let you know at about the I'll let you know at about the like 1 minute mark when time is running out.
Okay. How are you today, John?
I'm good, Suzanne. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. I apologize I wasn't able to watch the screeners. There's something wrong with my screeners account. I keep trying to get him to fix it. I watched the first episode online at least.
Oh, good. Well, at least you've seen the beginning, and you
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
I enjoyed it a lot.
yeah,
How
you have a sense of the way the show's going forward, at least.
yes. How did you and Graham come up with the idea for this sequel?
Well, this wasn't Graham. This
Oh,
was
okay.
the creator of this show is a woman by the name of Anna Fishko,
Oh, right. I think I
and
did read that. Sorry.
Graham was my partner on the original series, and Anna is my collaborative partner on Orphan Black Echoes. Anna was the one who came up with the concept and is the creator of the new show.
Oh, great. So,
Yeah.
do you know how she came up with the idea, or do you have any insight about that?
It really started, I think Anna would probably speak to this better, but we were really looking for a concept in a way to spin off the new show,
Sure.
not necessarily create a sequel, but a spin-off that lived in the same universe, but wasn't it was what was really important to us that we weren't really, we weren't trying to copy the original.
Right.
Because the original show was 5 seasons. It was very special. Tatiana, it's very hard to do what Tatiana did. So we wanted to do something where that felt like it lived in the same universe, but was its own kind of. It had its own identity. It had its own unique storylines. You didn't need to see the original show to watch this show, and that's kind of how that began. Anna came up with this idea that the show would be set in the future.
Mhm.
There would be this technology in the future that doesn't necessarily exist now, although you can see how we get there
Right.
because right now the concept of biologically printing um, blood vessels and human tissue and even simple organs, that is actually happening. So you project that 30 years in the future, who knows? And it was very interesting to take and Anna had the idea that the scientist behind this was Kira Manning. And so that kind of dovetailed into conversations that Graham and I had had from the original show of what was Kira doing? What is Kira doing after the show? Like Graham and I always had conversations about where are these characters going to be in 10 years. And Kira was always a focus of those conversations. So it's nice to see we get to actually have Kira Manning in 2052. So
Right. And was it fun or more difficult to actually have a show that's completely in a different time?
well, you mean in the future?
Right, right. It's not, it's in a sense, you have to create a whole new world. You can't just shoot
Yeah,
from
it,
there.
it, it certainly, Orphan Black had its own challenges. There's lots of technical challenges there in terms of trying to clone Tatiana Maslany and make it look like you weren't doing anything, trying to make it invisible. This has the what does the future look like in 2052? And the futurism of Orphan Black Echoes was always a conversation, and it was always really important to Anna and I that it was futuristic enough that it obviously that this new technology could exist, but we didn't want it so futuristic that the technology and the futurism kind of like made us feel like we're telling a fairy tale.
Right.
You know, often when I watch science fiction, where we're set on a spaceship or we're set in it's fine, but I feel like filmmakers get caught up in creating all the gadgets and the technology and the visual effects and I wanted to be very focused on the characters and the emotional story and yet feel like we were in a very grounded version of the future, if that makes
Right.
sense.
No, yeah, it does. And do you have plans for a second season already in the works?
That, well, you know, obviously we all want that. Do we know whether we're going to doing a second season? Not at this
Right.
point, no, we
But the
don't know.
writing and concept and all that, you have plans already, ideas?
Oh my God, we have so many plans and so many ideas that we can hardly contain ourselves.
Good, good. Well, I look forward to it, and I'll watch the rest of the season, and good luck with it.
Thanks, Suzanne. Nice meeting you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oops.